Amanda from the Holistic Equestrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am doing part 2 of Rocket's energy healing sessions for today. He's having a number of sort of combined sessions into one, if you like. We've already done the pendulum work with looking at what crystals he would like. Off the top of my head, he chose serpentine, smoky quartz, sodalite, rose quartz, and then 2 from the photo that his caregiver owns. So this is a lovely little photo of a rocket that I'm working from, that I use to help me tune in, and I've just made some little notes around here, just that he's 19 years old. He is suffering from arthritis quite badly at the minute, I believe, and just making a note of the kind of work that we're going to be doing with him today. So what I would like to do now is do some crystal healing with him, and I'm going to use my beautiful surrogate horse Gracie, and I'm sure you've possibly seen in other videos how I use Gracie as a surrogate. As I'm continuing this session from looking at what crystals he needs, that Rocket needs, my area is still cleansed. I spent some time doing that before I started doing the pendulum work with crystals. My candle is still alight with my intention to send that healing energy to Rocket, and I'm still using the same pendulum, which is already programmed into for me because it's mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along Rocket's chakras and just see what the pendulum reacts to. We're looking for some, so when I'm doing this kind of work, the swaying motion will be clearing any negative or held onto energies that no longer serve Rocket, and for them to go. And then the circular motions are all about balancing and just making sure that everything is in alignment. So I may actually just pop Rocket's photo in front of me, just so that it's a bit more in my eye line, so that I can, just so that he's my focus. Let me think now. Okay. So because I'm going to have to hold my arm up, it is probably going to begin to shake. I wonder if without, I wonder if that might be actually a little bit better. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to just have a look at Rocket's crown chakra, which will be just above, in between his ears. And so I'm just going to just take a moment just to tune back in with him, just because I've just reset myself sort of just around the sofa area. Just tune back in with Rocket. So there we go, with clearing energy, and it's just clearing that space. Sometimes the pendulum does fairly small movements, other times it can get quite big. And there we're starting to go in a bit of circular motion, which is just balancing. And then the other way, just evening it out, doing what it needs to do, and then it's pretty much coming to a halt here. was going to say something then and now I've forgotten what I was going to say. No, it's gone. Okay, so we're looking at the third eye chakra now, which is all about being able to see clearly, and the crown is spirituality and connecting with the higher self. So we'll just have a look, see what we're coming up with. Let's just stop that. So again, just clearing out any unwanted energies that no longer serve Rocket. Some chakras will always take longer than others. I should really have something to place my arm on just so that my movements aren't actually affecting the pendulum. A little bit of circular movement, but not a lot. I would say it's pretty much come to a stop there. So with the third eye chakra there wasn't a lot really happening. So then we're going to go to the throat chakra. This is about expression, being heard, having a voice. And we'll just you can do it anywhere around the throat area, on a horse. And that's kind of going to go. Probably going to do it a little bit higher than I would normally do it, just so that you can see on the camera. So there we go, clearing. And again, it's just intention behind everything that we do. Sending healing, supporting him. Just to open his body to whatever he needs. Circular moment. I don't know why I keep saying moment. Circular movement. Balancing that chakra. Clearing out what no longer is needed. So we're doing quite a bit of clearing, balancing, clearing, balancing, clearing. Balancing. I'm pretty much coming to a halt there. Oh, sorry, I think I went too low down there. Sorry. So the next one is heart chakra. Obviously, we're talking about love, grief, trauma. It's kind of where we hold a lot of things. I'm just wondering where it's going to be best for me to do it for the camera, just so that you can see the responses. Just flip your mane over there, Gracie. So again, intention, just focusing on the heart. It's not the ideal place for the pendulum, but it's definitely within that area. Go a little bit lower, a little bit forward actually, that might be better. I see it then. I might just come back up here so I can actually see what's going on. Okay, so we're going forwards and backwards, just clearing that heart chakra out, taking the time that it needs. Again, I've got the photo of Rocket in front of me. Just tuning in with him. Quite a bit of clearing going on here. It's not surprising, 19 years old. It's a nice full life that, you know, everybody carries emotions within their heart space. We're just starting to move to a circular motion. Oh, only a little bit there, and then back to more backwards and forwards. Just seeing what comes up for him here. Now the clearing is actually getting a bit more purposeful, if you like, I suppose, if that's the right word. And you just have to stay with it, sit with it, let it do its thing. Can't rush these things. Slowly starting to get more of a circular motion. That's better. There we go. Bit of balancing going on now. Nice deep clearing and some big balancing motions. Let's go back to clearing just to cement the balancing that it's done. And it'll just start to slow down just when it's done what it needs to do. It's got a lot going on in this heart area. Slowly starting to slow down. So the next chakra that we're going to look at is the solar plexus. Hopefully this will work this way. So just over the solar plexus here, which is just above our belly button in the human body. And this one's going straight into balancing. So circular movement. Bit of clearing. And pretty much coming to a halt. So in comparison, the solar plexus to the heart, there was quite a big difference there in terms of the time needed in those chakra areas. I'll just again, so I'm not stretching my arm and impacting. So her back legs are a bit of an awkward position, so trying to balance her is, I'd rather not expose myself on camera. Okay, I might just sit back and hold her. Hopefully you can see that. So we're going here for Sacral Chakra. Really fine movements here. Not a lot needed in this area at all. Just making sure that I'm still tuned into Rocket, just as I'm about to offer healing, sending healing energies into his last chakra, which is the root. So this one's all about grounding, hold that, there we go. Let's do its thing. A little bit of clearing. Again, not major movements. And the pendulum's pretty much at a stop there. So we're looking good in that area as well. So from that, all of his chakras have had some crystal healing. The main sort of areas were definitely his heart. His heart was the main chakra that had quite a long time in that area. A little bit on his throat. The others, especially the chakras towards the back end of his body, all seem to be quite balanced. What I'm going to do now is do a full Reiki session with him. So I hope this video has been helpful in terms of the crystal chakra healing. And any questions, as always, you know where to find me. Have a happy day.